Well, hello. Let me pause this music here. All right. Snow is melting. Ha. Hello, Raymond, and hello, everybody. Thank you for joining me. Oh, let me readjust this. There we go. Okay. Hello, everybody. This is... almost. There we go. This is meteorologist Andrew Pinero. Been a little while since we had a Games and Storms live stream. The last one was interesting because it was on a Wednesday instead of a Tuesday, and it was an unboxing of the Oculus Quest 2. And we're going to try that tonight. I have it over my shoulder. I have the Quest 2 and the Rift back there. The original Rift, not the Rift S. I never got that one before. So we shall see how that goes. But how's everybody doing? Raymond, how you doing? No, Raymond, I did not. That was an interesting topic. I did see that. The issue was, I believe it was new signups for Facebook. Because the Quest 2, you have to have a Facebook account. If you do not have a Facebook account, you cannot use the Oculus Quest. It will not let you use it. So, if somebody bought it and didn't, and they had to create a Facebook account, it's a very quick succession of creating the Facebook account, then signing up for Oculus, and then buying a game on the Oculus store. That very quick succession, I guess, got people banned because it thought they were fake accounts, like bots. It thought they were bots creating Facebook accounts. But because I've had Facebook for a while, and I've paid Facebook through PayPal because I've paid for ads with meteorologist Andrew Pinero page. So I've already paid stuff through Facebook before, and I've had the Oculus Quest, and I've paid for stuff through Oculus before. They didn't flag me as a bot or anything like that. So that was good. And that seems to be working well. I really enjoy the Quest. It's still a little buggy when I'm trying to connect it to the computer, only with certain games. And for those in the gaming world that use Steam VR seems to be giving me the most issues. And I don't think it's a performance issue, because when I use Oculus Rift games in the Oculus app with the link cable, it's totally fine. And yes, Raymond, I did hear that as well. I guess they didn't want to have to pay Apple to broadcast that. We'll see. All right. So let me continue to get some of these up. Oh, would you like to have some more background music, or would you like just a conversation with me? Totally up to you. I have a library list ready to go. YouTube approved audio library, so that'll be okay to go. The other thing that's going to be a little tricky is I don't have a second monitor hookup. Just because the cable I normally use to connect to my second monitor is USB-C. So I would have USB Type-C out of the computer, USB Type-C into the monitor, because that monitor only has USB-C. However, for the Quest, it does use a USB-C cable, so I don't have a second monitor, which is very helpful. You prefer copyrighted music. I don't think they have anything good with rock or metal. I will take that as a music request, and I will search. There's some pretty good songs in the free YouTube library, so I will definitely look for that. So I got a request for some rock or metal from you. I will definitely take a look for that for next time. I only had a list of some songs I've already listened to make sure I like them. So I will keep that in mind for you. All right, let me get up here. It's going to be a little bit interesting. Let me see if I'm not really going to be able to have both up at the same time. Oh, wait. Give me 1 second. I'm just going to open up my laptop on the side to keep the chat screen. And then I don't need this here anymore. There we go. Okay, it's a little more organized. So many things. Okay, there we go. I see the chat. I see the controls for the streaming. All right. Let me pop open some of these weather maps I was going to look at with you guys. Some of them are interesting. I'm not completely in the dark this time when I'm looking at these weather maps. Like last live stream, I was totally in the dark in terms of weather stuff. Okay, let's grab some GFS. Then we're going to do some icon. Then we're going to do some NAM. All on the good old tropical tidbits. And then let me pull up pivotal weather. To get that European model. All right, there we go. Those are all set. Let's begin. Maybe this is the right button. Nope, it didn't transition. That didn't work. Anyway, I'll just do it this way. There we go. Okay. So we're going to start here with the weather forecast office for Upton. Oh, interesting. I didn't know about that with Twitch, Raymond, just because I've never really looked into Twitch. I know Twitch game streaming is kind of the preferred one. Most people go to Twitch for game streaming. Just because I've had a stint with Twitch for, what was that, 3 months? 3 months, but it had nothing to do with gaming. It was actually a climate change chat, which was, I'm drawing a blank. It was 2 years ago. Climate Matters. Yes, I did that with the Be Terrific channel on Twitch. I was doing my own show there, where I had some guests in there. It was fun, but they really took off into the gaming side because that's really what Twitch is all about. What the switchboard? You mean this? This is just my normal keyboard. This cost, I think it was 100. If Raymond, if that's what you mean, that the keyboard I'm using, I was just trying to map OBS keys to certain keys on the keyboard. But yeah, it was 100, and I really enjoy it because, number one, it's a mechanical keyboard, a mechanical Bluetooth keyboard that is this small, that is both Mac and Windows. There is a switch on the side that you switch between. I'm in Windows right now, because I'm using my Windows computer, and then if I use my MacBook, I can switch to Mac, and then the keys are set for Mac. And then they're actually removable, and it came with a little gripper tool to pull the keys out, because you can remove like the Windows key and put the Command key. So like Command C versus Control C. So you can have a couple different options there, and I really like that. RGB, whatever, with RGB. Yes, I have heard that too. We are entering, as they say now, the third wave, even though the lull between the second wave and the third wave, that lull was still higher than the peak of the first wave. We'll see. This is just tea tonight. I have to find somewhere that would deliver something like Bacardi or something like that. That was one thing I'm missing is my regular Tuesday night live streams with a couple of drinks. I have to get back to there. Okay. So, in terms of the area here, there are no active watches warnings, but hazardous weather outlook for a lot of different areas in here. And it's, even if you go a bit more north into New York State, a little bit west of you, Raymond, but there's still this same hazardous weather outlook. I hit the wrong button. There we go. And let's just take a quick peek at it. Day 1, today, tonight, nothing. Yeah. 2 through 7. Gale force winds will be possible Thursday night through Friday night as a complex storm system passes nearby. As a complex storm system passes nearby. Okay, that's the biggest thing we're going to look at. Let me see. Rain changing to snow with accumulation possible Friday morning with the highest totals in the higher elevation. That's going to be the elevation-driven snow. Snow is the first time of this season I feel like I'm talking about snow. And yes, Raymond, I feel I'm more inclined to that. Because, yeah, if you think about it, if you're standing on the beach in the water, there's two ways to think about it. If you're on the beach, wave 1 is when the water comes up and back down. And then it's just like you're just standing on the sand. Wave 2 is the same thing. Water comes up, goes back down. So that's kind of what he's thinking. I agree with that. But I also see the point of if you're standing out in the middle of the ocean and you have these waves that keep building, that is also something too. All right, so that's the hazardous weather bulletin, which is going to be Thursday night through Friday night, the 29th through the 30th, just before Halloween, because Halloween is Saturday. All right, so let's take a look here. And I didn't change anything with the radar just yet. Because look at this. On or about December 8th, the web pages here at radar.weather.gov will be replaced. Someone made a typo there. Click here to preview the new site now. So we'll take a look at the usual site, and then we'll try this new site. I have not seen this new site, so we are going to be experiencing that together. Unless you have seen it. Yes. It's really just all one. There's worser parts and lesser parts, but it's all still just one whole pandemic. All right, so if we take a look out there now, this may be some ground clutter, except these little bands here, maybe going into central New Jersey there, coming off the Great Lakes, going into Ohio, Pennsylvania, New York here. A little bit of leaving Michigan there, but that is what's out there right now on the live radar in apparently the old way. But let's take a look now at the new radar. Okay, looks interactive here. Looks a bit more interactive. Weather surface radar. So they are definitely adding some more features to this. Maybe. Will it load? Is it loading? Oh, look at this. As I'm moving, look at the address bar at the top. I guess each grid point is its own unique address. Very interesting. It is slow to load. But it does look like it has the ground clutter removed. Now, is this just radar? Radar, okay. So this is not cloud cover. Let's check radar scope to compare. Okay. That is still the ground clutter that the radar scope's picking up because it's in the expert mode. Let me turn the expert mode off. Where were you? Oh, here. Oh, no. I had expert mode off. That's the full picture of the radar. And that's what it's showing now. Yeah, Raymond, I would think this is where I thought this was the expert mode in radar scope, so it was going to remove some more stuff. But it is picking it up. And let me just put this in motion because I see some interesting pattern down here near Vineland. Let's see. These waves coming through. Very interesting. And let's go back to this. Yeah, this site, it's not the fastest loading. Yeah, it's still got some kinks, maybe. Maybe it'll load. It looks good. It looks more modern. I guess that's what they were going for. Compared to... oh, wow. Okay, never mind. That's every click is apparently a new web page. So we're going to go back to this plain usual radar that we were used to. Yeah, this is also showing the ground clutter mixed in there. So I guess they removed that on that new version. That is true too, Raymond. But on that new version, it looked like any traffic ground clutter was removed. So that may have just been Virgo, because I know it's not raining where I am right now, even though it showed it. So rain just not reaching the ground because it evaporates. Okay, so that's kind of what we're seeing there on the radar. Let's pop into nighttime microphysics. Well, there's our storm. We'll get to that in a second. But let's play this microphysics loop. It's very cool that you can see the sunset line, the night and dark line. That yellowish comes from the dark side of the Earth. Yeah, that's all just one big system there. And I just want to get into our region. Here we go. And so we're really not going to be clearing up anytime soon. Tonight it is not a spiked drink. It is just a cup of iced tea out of a powder from a can. I gotta find a way to get a liquor bottle. That's missing. That's what was part of the stream. Okay, anyway, so we have some cloud cover out there. Raymond, do you see any rain making its way down to the ground by you? Or is it, like you said, it's just Virgo? And you had to ask. Totally fine. No drunkenness, buzzness tonight. Although I connect it. All right. Now let's get into here. Tropical Storm Zeta. And this is where it is interesting to look at with Tropical Storm Zeta. All right, let's take a look at the last OBS. Yeah, I haven't seen Delvin either in the live stream. He actually commented after the last live stream that it was just us like now. He commented afterwards. It's because YouTube isn't properly sending out the notifications to everyone equally. So Raymond, I'm assuming when I went live, you got some sort of email notification or app notification or something like that? Just because Delvin said he didn't get any notification at all that I was going live, and he said he's subscribed and has the bell notification turned on to all alerts, but still YouTube didn't send him the alert. All right, so here, this is where 7 p.m. Tuesday. That is where we are seeing, where did it go? Zeta. At the moment, let me go back to the satellite. Continental. There's Zeta. It's really taking up the entirety of the Gulf Coast, the Gulf of Mexico. All the Gulf of Mexico is just one storm. But you can still see through it in places. Let me switch here. So you can still see some dry bands. This is shortwave infrared. Let me get to water vapor. Yeah, so look at these dry pockets in the water vapor imagery of Zeta. You do have a core. It's not really a fully set eye, but you can still make out the eye. Oh, you got the 30-minute. Oh, okay. Because I get those sometimes too on other channels I'm subscribed to. So I'm glad you got that. I just don't know why not everybody gets the same notifications if they're set to all notifications. YouTube is the YouTube overlords act in funny, mysterious ways. Anyway, so here we are seeing some dry air near the center. Like, if that's the center of rotation, that dry air is not far away. So that's why it's not forming fully into a hurricane, just because it still has this dry air that's there. And this is the track. It looks like it will strengthen a little bit into a hurricane. Nothing, not a major hurricane. So category 1 or a category 2. Once you get to category 3, then it becomes a major hurricane. So it stays probably around 1 through, so it looks like tomorrow it's going to be bumped up to a hurricane. Stay hurricane, that's where the hurricane warning is, going into Louisiana and Mississippi, actually into Alabama as well. And then tropical storm warning going also Alabama into Florida. So that is where really all the warnings are. Tropical storm warning. Oh, there's a tropical storm watch as well right there. Right? The kind of central part of Louisiana. But look at this path. So Thursday, 1 p.m., the National Hurricane Center here is saying it's the center is going to be a tropical depression by then, going into Virginia. 1 a.m. Friday. So again, overnight Thursday into Friday, like we saw in the beginning, tying a couple things in together there with a very complex system. Because we do have this tropical system. So actually, it's looking like it's going to strengthen once it gets back into the ocean from depression to storm. But it could be post-tropical at that point. Yeah. See? Post-tropical depression, because the open. Post-tropical depression, post-tropical storm. But that's going to be the issue with this system coming through. That could cause some things that we're going to look at right now on the GFS. And Raymond, I heard about the antitrust lawsuit with Google, but I don't know anything about that. All right. So here on the GFS, let's follow the storms. So let's see what timing. 6Z Wednesday, so we're still in daylight saving time, so that is 2 a.m. The 8 a.m. showers we're going to be dealing with tomorrow. And again, this is the GFS. Then we got some clearing overnight Wednesday into early Thursday. Then here comes our complex system, where we're starting to see on the GFS here around the New York City area some showers. More south, that's where the more moderate rain is going to still be starting up sooner. And then we move the mouse. Then we get to this, the heaviest parts of the rain. And with that low so close, that heavy rain core is going to be bad, especially in some poorly drained, like low-lying areas, coastline areas. This could be bad, especially. Look at the isobars. Look how tightly packed those isobars are. And yes, Raymond, snow in the mountains. But this isn't even going into the day on Friday. Look at that. More snow. And look how far south the GFS is bringing the snow. Let me zoom in here a little more. Look how far south the GFS is saying we're going to get the snow. If we believe the GFS 100%, which no one should, then yes, it makes sense because look at that 540 line dipping south. And that means we're going to have wintery mix, New York City and south, but right at New York City, that level, snow. Now, I haven't seen the other models updated recently. I looked at them yesterday. I haven't seen anything today. So we'll continue to look at that. And then it really goes away very quickly. So then by Friday night, it's clearing out. High pressure comes in. And then there's your day. Halloween itself warms up more, just a slight bit. compared to that Friday morning where that 540 line dipped. So it warms up a little bit. And with high pressure overhead, Halloween looks like a really good day. It's just it may be a slightly bit breezy, especially going into the overnight hours of Saturday into Sunday. Because then here, we got some more showers coming in. It still looks related. If you watch this sequence, that still looks like the same. And I'm looking right down here. That looks like the same system. That looks like Zeta. That just kind of has a little second pulse. And then there's this system here. That again, and yes, by that point, we are in November. Again, we're in November. So that means we can see, especially in those higher elevation areas, more north, wintry precipitation. Yeah, we'll take a look at the other models in a second, but here. There's still some wintry precipitation. This one's not as far. But look at that tightly packed pressure gradient with those isobars. That is a windy, cold day on Monday. Whew. All right. Oh, it's Monday, one more day. Let's go ahead into Tuesday. And again, there's that snow chance still. Now, in terms of kind of like an outlook, really for the winter, though, there's one thing I do pay attention to: squirrels. It may sound weird, and Raymond, I don't know if you've heard this before, but pay attention to the squirrels. How fat the squirrels get, how vigorous they get in terms of burying acorns. And now they are getting big. Like, they are really getting bigger than I've ever seen before, the squirrels. And they're vigorously burying acorns. Also, there's a warning about pumpkins because they are attacking pumpkins too. If you have a jack-o'-lantern out there. So keep that in mind. Quick tip: hot sauce. Put some hot sauce around and maybe even inside the pumpkin. It'll keep those squirrels away. And Raymond, yes, that does look like lake effect snow, but still, we are in the realm of now talking about wintry precipitation again. And these are becoming the more challenging times where you have the transitioning from frozen wintry precipitation to just rain. That's where the forecasting starts to get more challenging. Because all through the summer in New York, there's no snow. It does not snow in June. It snowed in May this year. I don't know if you got that, Raymond, but I remember it snowed in May. That has its own thing to look at. But anyway, during the summer, specifically after the summer solstice, no snow. So you really just say, all right, we're just going to be dealing with rain. That's it. That's the only type of precipitation, unless it's a thunderstorm with hail. But mostly it's rain. Now we're starting to see freezing rain, sleet, grapple, snow. So it's that time of the year. Okay. So that is the day on Tuesday. And then it looks like later in the day, there's still some wraparound. I think that was. Let me say it. I got really itchy in my eye. Okay. It's not really wraparound. It's still lake effect. You're still dealing with lake effect stuff. Yeah, and I don't know what we would do. Well, in the winter, people stay inside more often anyway. Okay, that's the GFS. A few more minutes here before we switch gears. All right, so let's take a look at the Euro. So here, there's our little bit of rain, some showers that we're going to see tomorrow for the first half of the day, clearing out a little bit Wednesday night, then going into Thursday morning. There it is. It's starting as some showers. Then the southern parts of the area, southern part of New Jersey, southern Pennsylvania, going into Delmarva area. Yeah, you're going to be seeing the heavier rain. And then that starts to make its way through. And look at this. We are at 2020 0Z. So this is still Thursday at 8 p.m. Those higher elevation areas. Raymond, does this kind of look like the COVID-19 virus? It really looks like the picture of the virus. Do you see that? How do I take a screenshot? I don't have a print screen button anymore. But Raymond, do you see that? Does it look like the COVID-19 virus there? I can't take a screenshot. I don't know how. I'm just going to take a picture. Okay. And I'm going to send this and ask, does this look like the COVID-19 virus? To Meg, she hasn't been on the channel in a little while. Does this look like blobs of COVID-19 virus? All right, we'll see what she says. Okay. Oh, wow, that's interesting. Anyway, so ignoring what looks like the COVID-19 virus, those higher elevations, that is showing freezing rain and sleet. Let me just get the colors. So the reddish ones, freezing rain, and mix. So that's where you're seeing the sleet in those higher elevation areas. Then as we keep going through, that sleet starts to give way to snow. There's your snow. And what time is this? This is 6Z, so this is 2 a.m. Friday. It is getting more south. This didn't look like it got all the way into New York City. Usually in Jersey, near Sussex County. That's the higher elevation, so you're going to see that there. Orange County, Sullivan, Ulster, Dutch, all that is wintry precipitation. So the Euro is also hinting at this freezing line. It just doesn't show the thickness line, so it's not going to show the decameters of like the 540 line. But it is showing precipitation making its way more south. And that is interesting to say the least. All right. And then that makes its way out. So for Halloween Day, even going back a little, like here, overnight, so past midnight on Halloween, it's clearing out already. So the entirety of Halloween itself looks actually really good. And this is still going through November 1st, so Sunday. Starts out fine, but then later in the day on Sunday here, we start to see some showers pop up, and again in the higher elevation areas, frozen precipitation. Then you're starting to get, just like before, we saw the lake effect stuff. And that is going into Monday. So some lake effect there with that really tight pressure gradient. Yes, with this time of the year, if it does snow, it's going to drop and melt. Or it's not even going to accumulate because it's going to melt on contact. Okay, here's that next system going into Tuesday. Still bringing more wintry precipitation up, more north into New York, going into Canada. And this is still Tuesday afternoon, clearing out, so the second half of the day on Tuesday looked better. But we have a couple of rounds of some very interesting looking weather there. Now back on the icon. We'll zoom back. Oh, let's follow this first. We'll follow Zeta. There it is, starting as some heavy rain later in the day on Thursday. Yes. Oh my God, I totally forgot about that. It is this Tuesday. Yes. Oh, we'll take a peek, quick peek here. Oh wait, this is the wrong one. I want the 180 hour. There we go. So this has the heaviest rain really stay south of, or south tip, Cape May, New Jersey. And that's about it. But there is that frozen dip. Now let's zoom in, and we're going to see how, we're going to see how far it has the snow. There's your 540 line. It doesn't get into New York City, but still, that's some dead snow that could be happening Friday morning. So later in the day on Friday looks better. Yeah. But still, these are 3 forecast models showing almost the same thing. The track is a little bit off, but it's showing some decent chance of snow for as far south as the lower Hudson Valley, and even northwest New Jersey around that Sussex County. And yep, there it goes. So for really overnight, so this is 8 p.m. Oh yeah, daylight saving time is this weekend too. So that's going to change some things here too, in terms of what 0Z becomes. So Halloween itself looks really good. Going into Sunday, which is, I think that is the day of daylight saving time change. Anyway, later in the day on Sunday, some more showers come through, more dense rain, and then the not as strong of lake effect snow was doing, but definitely hinting at some more lake effect weather right there. And again, that very high pressure gradient. So it's windy day on Monday and cold. Then going into Tuesday, election day. The first half of the day, again, has some shower chances. This time more north, like going into Canada and Maine level. There's your snow chance. But election day itself looks dry. Let me just check that on here. Yeah, so this is, yeah. So the second half of election day looks better than the first. But still, look, 12Z Tuesday there. 12Z Tuesday. So those are pretty different. And the NAM, obviously, it's not going to go out as far. But let's just follow Zeta here. Come on, load the rest. Okay. So there's Zeta. It looks more south than any of the other models. It does actually do the same thing. Hold on, let's zoom in a little bit more. It does bring that snow down into the lower Hudson Valley in northwest New Jersey. So every forecast model was hinting at some degree of snow in the morning on Friday for that. Very interesting. And then let's just ride it until the end. So there you go. There's your 6Z Saturday for Halloween. And it looks good. So Halloween looks like it's going to be a pretty good day. It's just going to be a little bit on the cold side. Now, let me just bring up one more here for the Moss data. I still haven't changed my bookmark. I got to change my bookmark with that Moss. So we're going to do this, and this, and this. 4. KEWR, KISP, KHPN. All right. So let's just take a peek here where we're seeing 62, 53, 45. That's that's the issue with the snow, because it's only a high of 45. That's still in the realm of possibility of some snow. And then Saturday, high of 50, 61. Okay, so that's Newark. Let's take a look at Islip. 58, 52, 44. That's getting that cold high there. 49. So upper 40s, low 50s for Halloween. So it's going to be chilly. So wearing a mask this time may actually make you feel warmer. Oh, you're looking for the snow maps they print out. Uh-huh. I am still looking for the Difax charts. That's what my forecasting experience started, was not printouts of the Difax charts, but we had a website of Difax charts, and they stopped making those. I used to go to the SUNY Albany website for Difax charts, and it's gone now. I actually think I still have the bookmark. Let me see. Oh, that will be under diagnose. Yeah, I still have the bookmarks here. SUNY Difax. So here, this was a Difax chart. 500 millibar. Valid 0Z Tuesday the 21st, March 2017. So that's when they stopped producing Difax charts. All right. One more. Just want to take a quick peek here. HPN. 54, 46, 36. A high of 36, it's saying. Wow. 40. 51. 41. We are now in that change. So, this may mean it's, even though I really haven't driven my car anywhere, maybe needing a time for a tire change to winter tires. Because that's not always just snow. That is also in terms of temperature. Because winter tires are designed for these colder temperatures versus summer tires, especially aging near the end of their life, summer tires. They get really hard and they lose traction quickly. I know Cuomo even just said that he doesn't recommend trick or treating at all. But if we do, maybe wear a normal mask, like a surgical mask or whatever you normally wear for that, and then something over it. Like if you're a cowboy and you got a little bandana, so wear the normal mask and then the bandana. You are going to sound muffled. And I probably sound, and I see the audio levels, I'm muffled right now. But it's safer. Okay, so we took a look at the weather for the week. Very interesting end of the week with a couple of rounds of some possibly wintry weather, but at least it's gonna be a nice day on Halloween, just chilly. Okay, so let's transition now to a little bit of the gaming. Let me switch this back here for now. All right, I'm going to set something up. And then we'll try some Star Wars Squadrons. All right, so the Oculus Quest 2. I have actually really enjoyed this headset. And I am glad I bought that Elite strap separately. So the Elite strap is rigid. And this back piece here cups the back of your skull, which gives more support. So the strap it comes with is just elastic. They have to tighten, and that puts a lot of, because it's elastic, it puts a lot of weight on the front of your face, and you feel the weight. Versus the Elite strap that holds the back of your head, so it feels like there's less weight on the front of your face. I might not even bother with this right now. We'll see how it goes. But this headset is a new one I bought that I have, as you saw, plugged in for the stream. But also, this is a short enough, especially coil up like that, little cord, so I have this on top of the headset. All right, let's dive into VR. Ooh, Apollo 11. $10 for Apollo 11 Quest. Okay, let me just set that on my head. Okay. Oh, this was a really cool part. So I can't really see. Yeah, just make that bigger. There we go. Yeah, it's definitely to cause breathing issues if you wear double mask. It's gonna be better protection, but yeah, it's gonna cause some breathing issues. Okay. This is actually a much more comfortable headset. So I'm just gonna reset this here. Okay, there we go. I'm in my little spot. What's also nice is you don't always need the controllers when you're using just the Quest itself, because it has hand tracking. So I'm going to put those down. And now it tracks my hand. So all my finger movements, it can see my finger movements, which is really cool. Oh, it was actually the microphone was blocking the hands. Kind of interesting to see that. And the other thing I liked, I didn't even know it was going to do this. If I double tap the side, it has something called pass through. And pass through allows me to see. So I can see everything. So I could grab my mug. I can see the string. I can grab all of this like normal and see like normal. It's black and white and it's kind of fuzzy. But I can see everything like I normally would. And then double tap brings me back into VR. There we go. Where is it? I just need that cord. Oh, I should keep the pass-through on. Okay. This is the link cable. Where is it? There we go. This is what does cause some issues. I just gotta find the port. There's the port. Okay. Now it immediately detects that. I just have to allow and then enable the link. There we go. It's loading up Oculus. This works really well. The Oculus Link with Oculus. It just doesn't work as well with Squadrons. I don't know if you're hearing what I'm hearing either. But I hear the Halloweenish music. Okay. So that is set there. Let me see. Yeah. Oh yeah, you're not going to be able to see just yet. So let me minimize that and get rid of that. Okay. So I got that set. Let's try loading Squadrons. And I'm going to switch this back here. There we go. So now you're seeing what I'm seeing. I don't see... Okay, so it's not actually outputting any audio, which is good. I was afraid because this might be copyrighted music that this home lobby is playing. Okay. We're going to minimize that. I'm going to leave this on. And I'm going to pull up Squadrons. It's going to take a little bit to load. Oop, yeah. This is the link part that's weird because it's like shaking right now. Cable grab. Oh, you mean the main mic I'm using? Yeah, this is a really good mic, and I have it plugged into a digital audio converter, which an interface that's plugged into the computer. So it does a pretty good job at like taking all that sound away. I just gotta get back closer. There we go. Now back at the normal audio level. Just see if I can point it a little bit more this way, because I'm going to be a little bit further away. Let's see. So it looks like I'm just seeing on the screen just... Did it not load? Or may it still be loading? There we go. Okay, Raymond. Your face hit it, and I'm surprised. Ah, okay. That's actually the foam. The foam that's designed to prevent the plosives is also like shock absorbent. So if I hit it, it doesn't like make a really loud sound. But you should be seeing the game now. So Raymond, let me know if you are seeing that. I'm going to try and keep peeking out the side here to look at my chat screen. All right, we're going to do some Squadrons. And I did feel my face or the headset hitting it again. So let me see if I can move that here. Okay, let's try that. Ooh, that's too close. Okay. That's why this is what I was struggling with before. Let me see if I can move that a little further away to get out of the way of the headset. Okay. So that's still close enough. I believe that the audio is still picking up, just a little bit lower. But you can see the game. I'm seeing gameplay. Okay, good. All right, Star Wars Squadrons, and it's really cool because it really makes you feel like you're sitting in an X-wing. All right, so we're gonna do just the training first, and we're gonna do a couple matches. Ooh, I don't want to do that. There we go. We're gonna do practice here. Veteran, New Republic. So it looks okay right now. Now the issue with the Oculus Quest and the Quest 2 with the link cable is the USB part. So before with the Rift, this game plays much smoother on the Rift, which is a 4-year-old piece of technology versus something that just came out. And here we are. We're in the New Republic hangar. Some Astro Droid units. I got my Chief Mechanic. I got my X-Wing right there. So this is okay for right now. It's a little stuttery here and there. That's also because this link connection is beta. And it's capped at 72 frames per second. Versus the Rift, the original Rift, is 90 frames per second. And the reason for that is to go over USB like this. It has to take the graphics card signal, the video signal from the graphics card. It has to then compress the video signal and convert it to digital. And then it sends that digital converted signal over the USB cable into the headset. Then the headset has to take the digital signal, decompress it, and convert it back to a video signal that the display shows my eyes. USB ducks. You should play Super Hot. Oh, okay, yeah. Super Hot plays really well with this. And maybe next week I'll play Super Hot with this. USB ducks, I take it. I don't know what you mean by that. USB ducks? Audio, you mean? Because the audio is very low right now. That's just the way the game is until you're in game. But let's load out and launch. All right. Let's launch an X-Wing. Okay. Yes, I'm saying USB cable sucks with Quest 2. I mean, it's not bad. I mean, this looks really good. Like, it's so cool and it just feels so good to be in this. It's not as immersive. Hold on. I'm going to put my headset on. Because the audio, the microphones, I don't know if you hear it coming through the microphone here out of the speakers in the side of the headset. It's not bad. It's just not loud. So let me put this on. And I'm going to plug this in. It also makes it feel more immersive because when you're in an X-Wing, you have this big helmet. And that makes it feel much more immersive because now I feel like I'm wearing a fighter helmet. So I thought I saw some artifacting in there. There we go. Okay. All right. So here we go. Ah, that sounds better. So this looks so good. Oop, I did not do that. And it's not bad. It's not as smooth as the Rift with HDMI. just because it takes the video signal straight from the graphics card and just displays that in the headset. Versus this, it has to convert the video signal the graphics card creates into a digital signal for the USB, and then it has to send that compressed digital video signal through USB into the headset. And then the headset has to have a good enough processor in it. I am not doing that. I don't know why. Oh, I see. It's my mouse. I forgot to switch the mouse. Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay. So this feels pretty good. We're just going to pause and come to a full stop right here. So you can see on the side here, I don't know what view you're seeing, Raymond, but I have a throttle slider that shows me percentage of throttle, and you can see the hand actually moves with the throttle. All right, so let's go back. Let's stay this way, and we're going to do one more loop. Let's stay right here. Full stop right there. Also, before you want to go into a battle, you want to make sure you charge up your shields. So letting that charge. Oh. Yes, Raymond, I did not show the snow total maps just because I don't 100% believe them. Also, why would you care about snow if you're sitting in an X-Wing? Oh, the sound, especially with this good headset. All right, let me deploy a little practice squadron here. Ooh, no, I don't want that. Well, let's actually do that and this. Okay. Redistribute energy. There we go. All right, we're going into a dogfight now. Reaper, I don't want to TIE fighter. There we go. There's my radar on the side. Ooh. Come here. Come over here. This is why I like playing this game in VR, because my head can follow the. Ooh, woof, that was close. I'll just scrape the wing. Where'd you go? Oh, nope. Where'd you go? Also, I want to make sure I keep talking, because the last time when I was playing Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order for what was it, Star Wars Day, I actually got a copyright claim that I fought because this is considered fair use. Well, it's not a blanket fair use, but it can be considered fair use because I am not a substitute for the game. I am promoting the game. Ooh. That wasn't good. But I had to submit a fair use claim on that because it actually came from Disney. So then Disney removed it after I made my argument for fair use. But this is really cool. And I did some things to make the VR experience a little bit better with the Quest 2. This is still beta, so it's not a full release. So they are going to keep improving it. Come on there, little. Come on. Almost there. Almost down. Just a few more hits. There we go. Okay. Where'd you go now, my target? You could also see the cracks in the windscreen. Space screen? Windshield? What would we call this? Ooh, that was a close one. Oh, the planets again. Yes, that was a good one. Ooh, I'm about to die. So we're going to redirect power to shields. Oh, that felt so good to say. Diverting power to shields, and we're going to try and get back to the repair. And we're going to turn the shields to the rear. So I have shields diverted to rear deflector shield. And I have total power rediverted to shields. Nope, go back. Until I can get to the repair. 7. I'm at 7. Okay, got a little Astro Droid healing. Almost there. And come to a full stop. Resupplied. All right, we're good. Redistribute power evenly amongst all systems. And on to the next target. Where'd you go? Oh, I got it. That was good. Even though this is just practice, this is still just fun. And the sounds of Star Wars. Like, I've been to Galaxy's Edge and Disney World twice. And it's still not as immersive as this. Like, look at the smoke coming out. Yeah, I know, because I've seen VR videos over YouTube, and it's just not the same at all. Almost got him. I think we got 2 more, looks like, on radar. We went from talking about weather radar to space radar. It was almost down, this one. One more. Looks like one more on the radar. There we go. Lined up in the sights. Almost down, I'm guessing. Yeah, you got some smoke trails. And in this game, you're actually not just playing as an X-wing. There's a whole bunch, and you're playing for both the Empire and the First Order and the New Republic. Come on, you almost got him. Almost got him. I am out of rockets. So I just gotta shoot my way. I think, oh, that landed. It's funny that you run out of rockets, but you don't run out of lasers. Ha ha, I got it. All right, no targets available. That cleared out the targets. Okay. And one other thing that's really fun here, let me redistribute power to engines, is a drift. You can drift an X-Wing. I had no idea you could do this. Let's build up some boost. And then full boost. And there we go. A little yellow slider. Now we're going to overdrive it. And then while the overdrive is going, I disengage the engines and I do a little drift around. Like a little switch 180. But it is fun. Okay. Full stop. And we are going to try a little fleet battle. I don't even remember that. Did I have a rough day? I guess I did. I'll have to go back and look at it. But anyway, that is also something I can do with this. So what was it? I forgot the name. Oh, Universe Sandbox. I can do that. So next week, I'm definitely gonna be able to do this again, which is good. I'm gonna do Super Hot. You brought that one up first, Raymond, so I'm going to bring that up, which is Super Hot we're going to play. And then after that, if I'm still able to, the next week for that Tuesday, I'm going to try then the Universe Sandbox. All right, so I'm going to play one of these missions, and then that is going to call the stream for today. These are called fleet battles. Now you can do online fleet battles here, ranked with real players. And you can see there it says start matchmaking, or fleet battles versus AI, which is what we're going to do for right now. And we're going to launch that. Co-op. Nope. We do solo. I like this map, Galatan. New Republic I want to keep, because you could choose random New Republic or Galactic Empire. We're going to still keep that. And there's easy and normal difficulty. And we can't earn progress, but that's totally fine. This is still just fun. All right, we're going to let that load. It's raining in... Oh, okay. I'll have to check. I don't think it's raining by me. Although my house is pretty well insulated, so I wouldn't hear it. And I have this on. Hold on. Let me take this off. I don't hear anything, because now my ears are fully open. Yeah, I'm not hearing anything. Star Wars Squadron is best enjoyed with friends. I do have one friend on Xbox that can play this, and I think it has crossplay too. So I could be playing on my PC, and he can be playing on Xbox. We just haven't had an overlapping time to do that. All right, so here, these are the different ships I can use throughout, and you do use throughout the game. And there's multiple on both sides. So X-Wing the Y-wing, which is a bomber, interceptor, which is fast but not powerful and not well armored, and the gunship, very heavily armed or heavy weapons, not the fastest. I like the X-wing, so we're gonna stick with X-wing and ready up. All right, that's my squadron, Star Wars squadron. This is. And the idea for this is you want to destroy the enemy's capital ship. So for my enemy, which is going to be the Empire here, I have to destroy a Star Destroyer, which is not easy. And there's multiple waves. You have to destroy the TIE fighters first, and you have to get through the support ships, and then the capital ship, which is that Star Destroyer. All right. Vanguard 1, ready to go. Vanguard 1 standing by. Haha. And look at that. Look at the hologram. Oh, we are not doing well. This is the replayable part of this game, which is really nice. And you can be playing it solo by yourself. You're just not earning progress just for fun. Or you can do it for progress points online with the online multiplayer. Ooh. Ooh. No. Ooh. No, I'm not doing well. Oh, no. Shields. I gotta get back. I need repairs. Oh, I died. Oh well. All right, so here's the the battlefield. We have to the right here. We have the Star Destroyer, 2 Raiders, and then 3 Raiders out there, and then a bunch of TIE fighters. Ours, we have, I forgot what they're called, but those 2 little ones in white, then the big one. And you can see we are losing ground. So let's redeploy. And Raymond, I don't know if you're seeing it as choppy online, but it's not a lagging stream. The computer is actually choppy. So my view is a little bit choppy in VR. I think it's just because there's a lot going on for the graphics card, especially with the compression going on. Ooh, let's get rid of this thing. All right, we're doing good. We're about to go on the offensive. Woo. That was weird. Okay. Ooh. It's getting very choppy now. I don't know what happened and what changed, but it's struggling all of a sudden. You come back here. Ooh, that was a close one. Astro Droid to the rescue. Ooh. Ooh, countered the missile with some flares. That means I got somebody following me, but let's try and destroy this thing. Ooh, I evaded the missile. And countered. Oh, I had two coming towards me. That's not good. This is getting very choppy. Ooh, that's not good. I lost all control. I can't even hear the game. What the heck? I have no idea what just happened. I'm assuming you can't see. Oh, here we go. I need that back up. There we go. That was really weird. All right, that's better now. And I got controls again. We're good. There's my target, the cruiser. We are not doing good, though. Look at the progress bar at the top. All right, well. We gotta go back and defend. Ooh, not doing good. There we go. All right, we gotta keep those bombers away. Oh, it got really choppy again. I don't know if it's about to do something bad. All right, we are good. Prepare to attack. If I was going to play this like competitively online, I would definitely use the Rift to prevent any issues like this little lagginess. Yeah, it's getting real choppy now. know why all of a sudden it just becomes choppy. I don't know if that weakened it. It did. That's a good thing. Maybe it's just, I don't know if this is the processor having issues or the graphics card having issues. Oh. Yeah, I need to go back. I need more rockets. It's trying to fire. Hopefully it doesn't blow up while I'm under it. Oh, it's moving. Oh, I have been resupplied. Good. Oh boy. Ooh, this is getting choppy again. I mean, the visual quality is much better on the Quest 2 than on the original Rift. But because it doesn't have to deal with the USB signal compression, because it's just straight HDMI display, it doesn't have any of this choppiness. Coming around the backside. Whew. That was a close one. Just because it's getting choppy and there's a big lag in the mouse right now. I just might end this before we're done. It's because, yeah, it's getting really bad again. And this is happening more often. Let me see. Oh, that is a rock. Target destroyed. Good. Gotta get those bombers away. Oh, shield's down. We're doing good. Yeah, this is getting like now the inputs, like the mouse input, is lagging behind. Let's go after their shield generator. Oh. Kamikaze. Oh, well. Alright, this would be the last time, whether we win, lose, or die again. And that's going to be it. Alright, let's try it. Just got to keep getting that shield down. Their shield's down. All right, let's do. Oh, wow, that was a quick. Never mind, we'll do one more. I didn't expect to die that quick. And one, and deploying. Okay. Oh. Star Destroyer shields are back online. That's not good. Where did those enemies go? There you are. Ooh. Yeah, this is the mouse input lag that's not handling very well. Ooh, I think the shield went down on our ship. Yep. Yeah. Ooh. Ooh. That's not good. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, this is not good. So I am going to exit out of this. Okay. Okay, let's quit out of this. And that should, yep, it took us back here. Steam VR, close out of that. And looks like we're streaming again. Can you at least still hear me? Only have audio of me. Okay. Well, maybe not we won't do that again, maybe. Okay, now I see the stream back up. Can you confirm, Raymond? Because if we do this again, I'm probably just going to have to use the Rift. Which still isn't a bad headset. So this is 3 years old, the Rift. And it requires a tether, and it uses HDMI, so we won't have any of that lagging issue. The only thing is, the headset itself seems narrower, so it really hurts my glasses because it squeezes them into the bridge of my nose. Okay. Well, that looks good, so we are going to wrap right now. So overall, I really enjoy Star Wars Squadron. It's probably my top game of the year, especially in VR. It's really fun. And then, in terms of the weather, we're going to be seeing maybe some showers here and there throughout Wednesday. It's going to clear out later in the day Wednesday. Then overnight, it's still going to be clear overnight Wednesday into the first part of your day on Thursday, unless you're south, like southern Jersey, going into the Delmarva area. Because then you're going to start seeing the showers earlier. But anyway, later in the day on Thursday, it looks like it's going to start getting more steady with the rain. Heavy rain at times, more so south of New York City, like New York City level and south, maybe going a little bit into the lower Hudson Valley. But then as that tropical storm Zeta continues to make its way, or post-tropical storm it'll be at that point, if it continues to make its way through on the path that it looks like it is with all of the forecast models, then we could be seeing some snow and, yes, some wintry precipitation, freezing rain, sleet, and even snow going into overnight Thursday into early Friday. So you got to keep an eye out on that if you are traveling. If you're not working from home and you're traveling, maybe you want to give yourself extra time Friday morning for that. But then it starts clearing out later in the day, night Friday, going into Halloween. Halloween looks like a really good day, just cold and a bit breezy. Then again, later in the day, Sunday, we may be seeing another little system with some showers and maybe some snow around the lakes, that lake effect snow. That lingers a little bit into Monday. Then again, late into Monday, early Tuesday for Election Day. Maybe a little something there. And then later in the day on Tuesday, it starts clearing out again. Yeah, the gameplay, it must be a processor limit. It must be something with the software is not optimized. Because when I'm playing with the Link in an Oculus game like Superhot or Robo Recall, totally fine, no issues. It's only a Steam game. So Star Wars Squadrons VR is in Steam. And then Universe Sandbox, the Planets one, is also in Steam, and I have had issues with that too. So next week, we're going to try with Superhot, which should be much better. And in that case, I'll probably have to wear the wireless mic, so that way I can move around. All right, Raymond, it was a pleasure. I enjoyed the conversation again, like always. It's been great. Unfortunately, no one else was able to join, like Delvin or anybody, but maybe the YouTube notifications will start working properly again, and we'll see what happens from there. All right, that is a wrap. Raymond, I enjoyed. Again, have a great night. It was a pleasure. And anybody watching this in a replay, if you want to get more weather content, gaming content, car content, there's a bit of a pain point right there with the car, but we're going to have that. So feel free to hit that subscribe button below. All right, that wraps up this live stream for this week. Thank you all for joining. Raymond, have a good night. This is meteorologist Andrew Pinero. I'll see you all in the next video. And yes, the one last thing, the RGEM is funny. I didn't even show it because I didn't want to show it. Now, good night.